So today we're going to be diagnosing an ABS issue on this 1999 Lincoln Continental. In previous videos, I've replaced the power steering pump, the fuel pump, and I also recently replaced the alternator, but I didn't do a video on that one. But the ABS issue that I'm having, I hooked the code scanner up to it, and I'm getting a C1095 code, which indicates an issue with the pump motor itself. So the first thing I did was check the fuses, and I believe this one is for the pump motor itself. The fuse checked out good. This is a 60 amp fuse, number 12. And then there's another one inside the car as well. Up under the driver's side dashboard, there is another fuse box. And number 15, which is a 10 amp fuse, I checked that one as well, and that one also had power across it. So now that we know that the fuses are good, I think the first step that I'm going to take is just giving a little bit of a tap on the pump motor to see if we can get it going again. Probably not going to be that simple, but thought I would try anyway. To get to the pump motor, we have to locate the ABS module, which is underneath of this air intake. There is a little flap down below here, and that is where the ABS module is located. The pump side of the module is pointing upward, so to reach it, we'll have to get it from up top. To remove the whole air intake, on one side we're going to pull this hose off, and then there is a plug that goes to the air intake sensor. Push that in and pull it out. Then there's a clamp right here on the intake that we need to loosen up with a flathead screwdriver. And then we're also going to take the other end off as well. There's a 8mm bolt here, and also an 8mm bolt here that we're going to take out. And then the whole assembly should start to come off. But I think there's one more sensor below the air filter housing as well. I forgot to mention earlier, but it would be a good idea to disconnect the negative battery post, especially when removing these two bolts. You don't want to accidentally cross a wrench with your positive battery cable. But we've got this loose now, with the exception of one sensor down here. So for this sensor that's inside the air filter housing, you can disconnect it right here at the plug. You just push in on that and pull it out, or you could just set it aside, and then on the other side of the air filter housing, we're just going to lift it up, and now we have a little bit better access to the ABS module. Next, we're going to have to get this rubber cover out of the way. There are two push pins, one right here and one right here. And then I've got some trim tools. See if we can try and lift that out of the way. There's one. With the flap out of the way, you can now clearly see the ABS module, and the motor is sitting on top. It doesn't look like it'd be too hard to pull the motor off of there with the module still sitting in the car. So if we have to do that, it looks like we can. Here are the two main wires going to the motor. So I think before I smack on the motor, I'm going to back probe those and see if we get any voltage. If we get voltage, then we definitely know that our problem is with the motor. So I have my voltmeter leads probed into the wires for the pump motor, and interestingly enough, I'm not getting much voltage out of it. I'm getting actually 10 millivolts whenever I start the engine. I'll show you. So as you saw there, I'm thinking that we have a voltage issue with the wires not supplying voltage to the pump. And that could be either from the incoming harness, or it could be at the plug connector going into the pump motor itself. So we'll have to dig a little bit further and see. So the next thing I tried to do was test the motor itself. Here's what the plug looks like. You just have to depress the latch on both sides and it'll pull right out. And I took some wire and ran it straight to the battery to just test the motor out. And as you can hear, the motor does run. So now that you see that the motor is running, there's probably something else going on. So what I may try to do is just plug the motor plug back in and see if it was just loose. Maybe try to move it around a little bit. And you know, if that doesn't solve it, we can try pulling the harness plug and checking voltage there to make sure we have voltage coming in. Okay, so I cleaned the connector up with some contact cleaner, and then when I plugged the plug to the pump motor back in, I kind of twisted the wires a little bit, and after that I started the car up, and now there is no ABS light. So if you see here, it kind of looks like I've twisted the wires a little bit to try and make them connect a little bit better, but I also sprayed some deoxit contact cleaner on it as well. So for now it's working. I'm still not 100% sure it was the connector. It probably is a good chance that there is a broken solder joint on the board to the module itself. So for now, this seems like it fixed the issue. If not, you know, I'll make another video and we'll disassemble the module and check out the solder joints on that motor plug. You know, the only thing left to do is just plug everything back up, which I'm not going to show because it's pretty simple to just go in reverse order from what I showed earlier. But anyway, I hope this video helps you guys diagnose your 99 Continental. Thanks for watching.